Okay guys, it's time for another one of these Habs News Update thingamadings. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at the recent news surrounding the Montreal Canadiens. Okay, I've got you covered. We're going to take a look at the Ben Chiarot injury. We'll take a look at all the trade rumors that Eric Engels spit out of his mouth over the weekend. We'll talk some Jeff Petrie and some Yoel Armia and much, much more. But first, before we begin, if you're a fan of the Habs, or just the reaction of Alexander Romanov when he was asked about the Super Bowl.
Bengals. I'm Russian, I don't follow that. Who?
Bengals versus France.
Bengals.
I'm Russian, man. I don't follow that. That's good stuff. Then please consider subscribing to my channel as I upload a ton of hockey content and would really enjoy having some more of you grasshoppers tag along for the ride. Now, first up on the list here, Grant McKegg made note a couple of days ago that Logan Mailloux is out with an ankle sprain, okay? That's why we all haven't been hearing about the kid lately. He's not in any trouble or anything like that. He sprained his ankle, so relax. This happened on February 4th, and so far, during his 6 games in the OHL this year, he managed to muster up an impressive 8 points. Not too shabby at all. Moving on, let's give a little tank update, shall we? The Canadiens continue to spiral downhill, okay? It's out of control. They're the only team in the league right now that doesn't have 10 wins yet this year, and Arizona is now ahead of them by 5 points. Holy crap. Saturday night, after the Habs lost their game against the Columbus Blue Jackets with style, both Kent Hughes and Jeff Gordon were thinking, oh my god, what are we gonna do for the rest of the night now? This is sick. So they decided to head on over to Kingston and watch Shane Wright in action. And holy crap, did he ever put on a show for these guys. He put up 4 points, 2 goals and 2 assists, and he had a hell of a game. Scores this nice looking goal right here, points up at Gordon and Hughes in the stands, and he's like, yeah, look what I can do. Shane Wright now has 52 points in 37 games. He's been having a good month, and this guy would definitely be a solid addition to Montreal next year for sure. Enough with the negativity towards this guy. On to some more news. This may sound crazy, okay, but Jeff Petrie accidentally scored a goal yesterday. The guy ended a goalless drought he hasn't scored in about 4 lifetimes, and bam, look at this, a seeing eye shot. Right from the point. Bravo, Petrie. Everybody's happy. They're stoked for Jeff. It was Beatlemania all over again for a solid 2.5 minutes. And then for an encore shortly after, he went out and made a beautiful pass, but it was to Jeff Skinner, who single-handedly made Mountain Bull's day miserable on Sunday, and yeah, it's in the back of the net, and Jeff Petrie goes from hero to zero again, as he continues to be the driver behind the wheel of the tank. Yoel Armia, who is also a proud passenger in the tank, would also end a goalless drought. He pots one against the Sabres as well, but of course, it wasn't enough. The Sabres, they're just too damn good. Yeah. Moving on, let's bring out the trade rumors. Eric Engels put on a clinic on Sunday, but back up. Before all these rumors, and before the game on Sunday, we found out that Ben Chiarot was actually placed on injury reserve, which is horrible timing. Chiarot is one of the top guys on the trade bait board around the league. His name is brought up in just about every rumor going around, and it would really suck if the Habs weren't able to move him due to an injury. However, according to Eric Engels and his friends, they expect him to be back pretty quick. This was done for precautionary reasons, and Engels said that if this were the playoffs, Chiarot would still be playing. Engels expects the Habs to get a first-round draft pick plus for Ben Chiarot. Yeah, plus, because he considers him such a hot commodity right now, and up to 12 teams are in on the Chiarot sweepstakes. Holy moly. I mean, it's actually getting to a point where it's easier to list the teams that are not interested in Chiarot, okay? It's weird. As for his partner in crime right now, Jeff Petrie, Engels would say that teams like the Stars and the Red Wings would prefer Petrie with an average of $5 million per season. Go figure. But Gordon and Hughes, no, they're not willing to retain any salary as of right now. If you want your Jeff Petrie, you're going to have to get your Jeff Petrie just like he is, okay? he comes as advertised, which in my opinion puts his value down. Although, according to a journalist from Detroit, the Canadiens are asking for a second-round draft pick plus a good prospect. But hey, let's face it, who really trusts a journalist from Detroit, huh? Gee, get out of here. As for today, the Habs, they're taking the day off. There's no practice today, but they're going to get back to the old drawing board tomorrow and Wednesday in Brossard. They've got a game coming up Thursday night at the Bell Center against the St. Louis Blues. Are they going to win? I don't know, but I kind of doubt it. But you know, at this point, it doesn't even matter anymore. As long as the kids are looking alright, that is the most important thing right now. Suzuki, Romanov, Caulfield. Speaking of which, hit the music. How can you not be happy watching this guy find the back of the net right now? Gee, I hope he keeps it up. You gotta have faith in the young kids like this, because they're the future of the Canadiens moving forward, along with Shane Wright and Captain Bedard, of course. Anyway, guys, that does it for this video. If you liked it, don't forget to physically assault the like button on the way out of here, break the thumb off of that thing, and hey, I'll see you next time.